And we'll try and not mess up this time.
Ested esa crisa.
Okay. So 2 Witch Apprentices, we don't need 2. We'll keep Naglfar around. Again. Cursed Damsel or the Lava. Let's get rid of one of those. Squirtel deck has good Purifies in its deck. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we were talking about going that route. Maybe we can do it just to see what it's like, and we don't have to play it the whole time, but maybe just to go for the quests. Quest and learn. What is this person doing? Deathwish spawn a harpy egg, yep. And they've had their fruit. Are they going to do any more? Maybe they've forgotten that they have this thing. Okay. I think the start here is relatively simple. We're just going to do that, and we're going to thrive with one of these. Next up, well, I mean, we could go again with one of those, or Damsel probably makes more sense. Damsel, then, or maybe Yig. It depends how deep we're going to go into this round, I think. They consumed. I suppose they'll be able to bring back. But I'm surprised they didn't consume the Harpy Egg. Given that Death Wish, it brings out a better Harpy. Bonded also spawn a Harpy Egg on this row. Does that mean they're going to have another one of these in a second? They're going to eat that? Probably. Do I want to stop it then? No. I'm unable to stop it anyway. Fine. Damsel is.
This? Are these just scissors?
So yeah, this is a consumed deck. So they did with something else consume it. The only thing that has an ability at the moment is that's the bonded ability. Let's go Yig. Yig? Do I want to go Yig? I don't have enough points to start thinking about the apprentice unless I do something like that. Or Mantrap first. Yig first then. And then, depending on whether they target it or not. What are they going to choose? Frost. So in 4 turns, that will be dead. So I could consume it with Mantrap. Because I don't want to risk... I could leave it out there a turn and play this, but that would risk them just attacking it, I guess. He can have Parasite. Oh, to just, yeah, hit it, let's consume it. Okay. So yeah, it needs to be melee row. And then, given we have enough points, I mean, we'll see what he does, but which apprentice next is most likely. I mean, he does have Parasite. He just severely weakened my damsel. Is this a bug? Maybe in the latest version? I don't think there's a better play than Apprentice, so I'll go with that. Which will even out the Frost. Because that will get damaged by 2 and that will then go up by 2. None of his things can be killed by Geralt. I don't really want to use my mana. Naglfar is a bit powerful for now. So I'm already a card up. And he's going to have to play one more. This is going to even itself out, so I'm still going to be on 40. He's going to need a 6-point card to... Well, 7 points to kind of win it. I'm thinking pass, based on the number of cards. Drowner. Maybe, I mean, it's not really doing too much good in my hand, but maybe it's useful next time. I'm going to pass. There may be a better play on the Drowner. And he's got Aussie. Well, still. For a 2-card advantage. I'm assuming he's going to dry around it. And that would be a good use for the Drowner. On that assumption, I'm not going to get rid of it. Don't forget that he ate your Yikon. Yes. So that means if Aussie comes out, it's something else will need to be taken. I mean, you've got a few Thrive things here. We could pull you out somewhere if we need to. Yeah, I'm guessing this is definitely a bug. And as expected, dry around. That's fine. So we're just going to play the Drowner, nothing else. Okay, so I still have the card advantage. Should do. I was 2 cards up. Okay, so we have Scenario and Cat, so this is going to be Thrivey. So we've got 1, 2... I haven't really got other Thrive things here. Let's maybe then get something else. Not the Van Trap. Okay, at least I've got 2 Thrive cards. Oh, I've got more than 2. I've got 3. Let's start then with my little fruit. And we might as well go straight into mana. What's he doing? So he's got this Frightener card again. Then Necker, then Lava. Yes. So with the scenario, actually, if I'm on... So I'm currently on the prologue. I'm not on chapter 1 yet. And it would... Is it going to make it do chapter 1 before it triggers Thrive? I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Let's just play it. Yes, is the answer. Although it only does it to one of them, because that's the one which is played, and this is all about when you play, it then spawns this one. Okay. And then the lava, which has made me trigger that, so I need something to eat. We should just consume that, because we'll be able to bring it back then. What is this bug? We can consume Griffin later for armor mana. Consume with what, unfortunately? We don't have anything that consumes. What's he done? Buy a Thrive, deploy, trigger an allied unit's death wish ability. Oh, yeah, I mulliganed Mantrap because I like the look of the other cards a bit better. And I was trying to get Thrive out here. So let me bring back the fruit. And I think it's a case of making him work for us and bringing the cat out. Sure. And maybe next time we'll play the damsel and then we'll start getting the cat boosted. I mean, when one of his units gets really strong and powerful, we'll be able to get it with Geralt. Just thinking, there isn't anything that's worth locking. I mean, you can't lock this thing, I assume, because that's not a... Lock is... Disables the unit's abilities, but this isn't a unit, so it's fine. We understand. Okay, so we are going to damsel, which, in terms of Rose, let's put it back here.
Have you seen my meat?
It'll be vulnerable for a round or two, the cat, but... Give an enemy unit bleeding. Okay. I mean, I could... No, it will die if I do too much to it. So we could Mamona for the Witch Apprentice. We get Witch Apprentice off Mamona. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Do I want it Sabbath or not? To play it instead of... It doesn't really make a difference. So I'll just put it here. I did click enter. And I assume that's him giving up. So... Easy quest completed. Your opponent forfeited. Give them the GG. It makes a difference taking chapter 1 of scenario into account. It makes a difference On which bit? Sorry. So I guess those are things. We'll go look at our quests in a second. Because it said I completed one. What did I complete? Is it going to tell me? If we play her instead of summoning, it will be boosted by mana. Oh. I see what you're saying. I think because I had the fruits there, it was going to be triggering Thrive anyway. I suppose when you... To trigger Thrive, you have to play rather than summon. Okay, so the thing I did was the boost using cards from the base set, but it doesn't tell me that's the one that I did. Anyway, I could spend all my hard-earned ore and unlock a new quest immediately, which we're not going to do. Let's Crimson Curse or Way of the Witcher. We can rebuild a deck using another leader ability. So, you were saying... when you say rebuild it, are you talking with Thrive, or are you talking something completely different? Well, what are the things that we're trying to get as well? Way of the Witcher. Yes, Thrive. Okay. So we could... Wait, that's not what I wanted. I mean, the thing is, which cards am I aiming for? This is not how you... Right. Duplicate. And this is the copy. And what are we going to do? First of all, we're going to rename it. I don't know. Take Force of Nature Leader. Which spawns the Woodland Spirit. It gives more provision to your deck. A whole 3. And then you were going to go with the... what was it? Well, this is Crimson cards. Do I have imps? Good question. Imp. It's a good question, I'm sure. It's not one I can answer. Maybe it's because I had that on Imp. Do you mean Imperial Manticore? Discard the filter. Right, everything's on all except for owned. Right, that's probably the problem. Ownership all. Okay, when I search it, it's looking for that. It's 8 power, 4 provision. Monsters. And presumably it's a unit. Fiend. Fiend. Yeah, okay. We found it. So I have, what, one of those? Is that what that's saying? No, I do not have any. No, I do have one. Okay, I have one of those. It's called Imp in your language. Okay. Yeah, it's I guess maybe some things translate differently. Take 2 of them instead of griffins. Is that... if I only have one, how much is it going to cost? 80. I can afford 80. Or... Okay. 2 fiends. Decrease own power by 1 for each unit on the opposite row. So it starts with high power. So you play it early on. And now we have a lot of spare provision. Yeah, 5. So we're looking to like upgrade these warriors maybe? Or I don't know. What's the main card you're hoping to work into the deck? Because we're just upgrading a beast to Morvudd. Okay. So we can remove the beast, put in Morvudd, who isn't full provision. And now we've used up all of our spare provisions. Or Dorogorai and Parasite. So to get rid of them, getting rid of both of these, can we take a look at what monsters cards we have? Yes. Faction, monsters. And we want ownership owned. Do you want me to scroll over them, or are you happy to look? Got Eridin, She-Troll, Nithril, Imperial Manticore, Wispess. Yeah, that's probably it. As in, you were hoping to see something else really good at the top here, but I don't have it. Nothing better so far. A few sirens, a succubus. I mean, are we trying to get the Chimera in as well? Or what was the other thing? It was... because it's Way of the Witcher. And that thing has Purify, but I don't know. The deck with the tree. It's the wrong deck. What's the other Way of the Witcher thing that we were looking for? It wasn't a monsters card then, was it? It was neutral. Cool. Wasn't a unit. I've had unit on. Spontaneous Evolution. So I don't know if we were trying to get that in. You know, we could put one of those in for something else. But let me go back to monsters of everything. And at the top, you may see something better that you prefer. Spawning Frost was a card you wouldn't have seen before. This thing, Predatory Dive, Red Riders, Spontaneous Evolution. Force of I don't know. We could fit one Spontaneous Evolution. I mean, we have been using the mana, having duplicates of those. If we get rid of Dorograi and Parasite. Is Parasite not really useful for me? I mean, we can get rid of that. Put that in. Do you want it this bad? No, I was just because I thought that's what we were half trying to do, was to try and do this thing. You know, playing that 10 times, and then we'll just get rid of it again. I mean, we can just ignore these things, right? As I said at the beginning, it may not be aimed at me, this. I could just happily just keep playing normal. But it's nice to have the progression, I guess. On the random summer cycle thing, which I have no idea what it really does, except for give me bonuses. It's the bonuses to get scraps and ore, which could be useful, given that I'm trying to build more decks. So we could go with that and see what happens. But it means I don't have a lock. We can upgrade one lava to beast. We'll take Dora back. We could use not a monster. Okay. That. Still have a provision. That's fine. We'll go with this. When it goes horribly wrong, we'll wonder why we did it, and then we'll undo it. So did I actually choose to write that? Yes. So just so I can confirm that I'm understanding what we're doing, we're taking a different leader, which doesn't have the thrive thing, because it works better with mana.
Any last words?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.